Hey guys, so I took this screenshot in Genshin. It's literally, I was using Kaeya and I had my pet seelie, and then I got to the right angle, and when I took a picture, it actually looks like my seelie has a body. So I decided to do a drawing of that because I thought it was cute. At the same time, it's kind of weird because a seelie doesn't really have a face. So yeah, but anyways, this is like a pet you can get in Genshin, but it's kind of strange because Seelies are technically supposed to be like spirits that lead you to things. So they're kind of like sometimes they're just found in the wild, and then you can find treasure chests by following them and stuff like that. So yeah, I think I have the viola one, but I mistaken it for the blue one because the blue one is actually a lighter color. The reason why I chose the viola one though was because it was supposed to be matching Kaeya. So, because I main Kaeya mostly, so what happened is I ended up choosing the viola one just because some of his darker blues kind of matched purple more. So yeah, and the blue one actually looked a bit too neon for like my taste. It was like a lighter blue. So yeah, so this is my seelie as a person, as a Genshin character, like a full-on Genshin character. He's super cute. These ones have bunny ears. I know in the past there was another one, and they kind of look like birds or tiny angels actually, like they look like they have wings and everything like that. But I actually missed that special quest, like special event to get those, so I never got a seelie until like when this quest came out. They're only in special events though, so I don't know if like every single year they're gonna have like another quest for like getting a new type of seelie. But like you can only have one. I'm pretty sure if you get the pets, you can only have one companion per like time. So yeah. Um but yeah, I kind of mistaken it for the blue one, but there was a lot of dark blue undertones with it, so I ended up putting a lot of blue and then some of the purple as well. He's super cute. I named him Floaty Jelly because he looks like a jelly that's floating. Um, and they make like the cutest sounds when they're like floating next to you. I think they're really cute. It's just kind of weird though because technically they're like some sort of spirit. So it's kind of strange having them as actual pets when you think about it. Yeah. I decided to give him a Mondstadt vision. Now, like the frame of the vision as like the Mondstadt one with the wings. Each vision, like from different places, like Leeway, Mondstadt, and Inazuma, the outside framing for the actual vision itself looks a bit different. So this one I chose as Mondstadt just because I have mine follow Kaeya and Diluc all the time. So yeah. Um I made him kind of like a butler, and I put a bow tie on him. Originally, I was going to do a regular tie, but my friend kind of wanted, I forgot what country it was. It's still not out yet, but there's one that's supposed to be based off of France and like more French style fashion, the way the clothing is. So I kind of copied the characters from there. There's two characters. I think they're supposed to be siblings, and then they have cat ears. I would think they have cat ears. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember now at this moment. But anyways, yeah, there's the guy, he wears like a top hat and everything. And I was gonna give my seelie a top hat, but I decided not to because I was like, okay, never mind. I don't want it to be too much like that. I also wanted to incorporate different Mondstadt clothing as well because Mondstadt is my favorite country in the game so far. Um, so I kind of copied Diluc in terms of he was wearing a vest, especially in his KFC collab that he was wearing a vest. And I was almost gonna give my Sealy like an apron like that as well, but I decided not to because honestly, I didn't want to copy too much of any character, and then I kind of mixed it with Kaeya in terms of like collared shirts and also a cape. He has fingerless gloves, but they're super long. I didn't make them like short gloves. Um, I really wanted like a medium length type of glove, and yeah, I made it blue. So most of the accent pieces are like a darker blue just to match the seelie, and yeah. I actually wanted to go for like a fancy butler when I was coming up with clothing. So for his vision, I put a chain that links to his vest pocket because I wanted it to look like he's having like a stopwatch, like those olden time where people would wear like the stopwatches in their pocket, and then they would have like the chain hanging out and stuff like that. So yeah, so for me, I wanted to have that same thing with the chain and everything. I made him a hydro vision, but to be honest, because it's a viola one, I think it should have been electro. I just completely forgot which one I had in the game, and for some reason I was thinking Kaeya has ice, so it's supposed to be a blue one. But yeah. So this the Hydro Vision, and then I just made it classic colors, honestly, for like his like his dress shirt, it's white, and then I just shaded it gray, and then for his actual vest is black. I just decided to go with classic colors and not go too crazy because overall, I don't know, a lot of Genshin characters have like a lot of detail, but because this is my own character, I kind of didn't want to do way too many details to take away from like what the character actually is. So I wanted the main focus to be kind of his face because he doesn't really have a face. It's super cute. I did give him like the anatomy, like the body of a human, though. It's kind of strange when I think about it. Like when I was drawing it, I was like, it kind of doesn't look right because the face. I think it's just because the head itself is so simple and there's actually no face, like facial features whatsoever on a seelie. So making it into a person and that actually has like an animal, not an animal, but like a person, like a human body, it's a bit difficult. I also was struggling with the neck portion. So in the game, like when you saw that screenshot in the beginning that I showed you guys, the feather boa that Kaeya wears kind of makes the head fit on perfectly, and then you don't see the neck. So my dilemma was, should I actually draw a neck or should I just cover it up because the neck looks weird on it, honestly. So I decided to not make a neck. It's literally necklace, but he is wearing a bow tie though. So let's just pretend it's covering the neck portion of the character. I guess because the weather is like super hot and dry, I noticed a lot of my markers are actually drying up. So this drawing, I was kind of struggling because a lot of the blues were drying up. I guess I need to buy refills eventually for them. I wanted him to be fancy and cute at the same time. So I really like the bunny ears on this sealie. I feel like the first one was kind of cute. Like I saw the designs for like the older sealies. They're cute, but they're not like simplistic. So these actually look very simple. So the style and the aesthetic is very kawaii compared to like um the other ones. Here I'm just shading in his collared shirt. And I forgot to color in his like chest area. I didn't really do that much details on his body because I wanted it to be all simple like his head. So I just kind of matched everything with like blue colors and purples, and that was it. So for the pants, I was gonna color it black or gray as well, but I decided to keep it white to just match his overall aesthetic with his like collared shirt. Um, Also, I don't know. I feel like I put so much black into like every single drawing, and most of the characters that I like have like black on their like clothing. So I thought it would be nice to use lighter colors just to contrast that. So yeah. And then for his cape, I decided to have it like um a turquoise color, like greenish blue, rather than just a full on blue. Um, I thought I put way too much blue in this drawing, so I decided to go for a green. It doesn't really match his vision too well, but it's not like you can see it that much, anyways. But he does do like hydrovision, so it doesn't match like the overall blue aesthetic, but I guess like it works. I did put like a dark blue to actually shade in the cape though, so that's what I did. And then for his cuffs, I put the buttons as like the actual like a light blue color. And I colored in his hydro element. I didn't give him a weapon because I couldn't decide what weapon to give him. Um, but honestly, I thought this looked cuter, like without the sword or like whatever weapon that he could use. I guess if I were to say he was gonna use a weapon, it would have been a actual short sword like Kaeya, just because I like characters who normally use those types of weapons. So yeah, so that's basically it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check down in the description box below all my social medias there. You can go like and follow those. All my process work will be posted for this drawing. Yeah, I just really had fun with this one. It was kind of like random, and at the same time, I don't know. My friend thought it was like a neat idea too because I was showing him. He was like, "Oh, that's a pretty neat idea." Because, anyways, I had like a funny screenshot in the game, so I thought I would use that as inspiration. I always remembered that I took that screenshot, then like I had to look through my photos because I have so many from Genshin, so I was trying to figure out what photos I had, and I found it again, so that's what I used for reference. Overall, he's really cute, and I think that he actually inspired me more to draw like different characters. This is definitely different. It was more of a challenge because normally like drawing people is like there's a standard for like facial features and stuff like that, but for characters with no face is kind of difficult. So to actually have to deal with the head and the proportions with the neck and the body, it was really different from like any drawing that I've done so far, and I have to say I really enjoyed this one. So yeah. So yeah, that's basically it for Floaty Jelly. He's super cute. I love him so much. And I do add some white pen marks to highlight like his actual white parts of his head. To This is just to show that it's kind of like translucent because he's kind of see-through actually, like the sealies are kind of see-through, and so I wanted to put some reflections on them, so I ended up putting a lot of like white marks with my pen. Yeah, that one part was cut off when I was like doing it because I wasn't paying attention to the camera when I was the angle sometimes of the camera, it doesn't fit the whole drawing. So yeah, but that's basically it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And then check out my social media if you want to. If you want to see my other Genshin drawings, they're in my drawings playlist, so you can definitely check that out. My recent drawing is like Kaeya and Diluc. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye!